All right, Pisces, we're going to get into a reading. So I'm just going to see what's coming in for you around new love. I'm hoping this is going to be a good, positive energy. Keep an open mind. If you guys need anything, you can always check out that comment section. Okay. You can always check out that comment section. I've got a tarot course if you ever want to learn tarot, because I'm big on you guys not trusting someone wholeheartedly. I want you to be educated when it comes to your tarot journey, especially on the internet. So if you ever do want to learn tarot, it is a learn it at your own pace type of course. That way you can feel a lot more secure around what people are telling you, and you can be the judge on whether or not you believe it or you don't, okay? I'm just going to say that. I've had a few people come to me and say, you know, people have said that this card means this, and I'm like, that doesn't mean anything near that. Actually, they have kind of fantasized, put a fantasy around that card, and that worries me. So leaving that there, just a little concerned as a tarot reader and an actual psychic around who you guys are trusting. All right. I'm seeing that there could be someone new coming in where a moment of intense chemistry is going to lead to something more. This person's wanting security. This person admires you. This is someone where the chemistry, you guys having fun, that is going to make this person want to go in very quickly into this relationship. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because what's going to happen is there's going to be a moment of intense chemistry that's going to lead to something more. And this person's going to be along the energy of, you're the best thing I've got in my life. You know, maybe before I met you, I felt like life was great. I felt like life was kind of mundane. I'm just doing the same things over and over again. No. This is going to be someone who's going to want to lock you down. Now, here's the thing. There is a small issue. Someone here is not financially stable. So someone here could have a past that they're either trying to clean up, get over. So what do I mean by that? This could be someone who filed bankruptcy. I mean, for some people, bankruptcy is embarrassing. For some people, they're like, okay, they gave you a clean slate. Make the most of your next clean slate. This could be someone who maybe made bad decisions in their past and they had to get a lawyer involved. Maybe they went to jail. Maybe this is a divorce where they made the decision to give up everything to someone and now they're rebuilding. Maybe they had to fight someone in court. There's something here that led to them not being financially stable, and I almost said financially consistent. So this could also be someone who has influxes with their income. Maybe sometimes they're working a lot of overtime, or they're working a certain job. Maybe it's a seasonal job. Maybe it's like, okay, well, usually October's our busy month, March isn't. Some of you, that could be the new person's energy. Someone who's really starting to feel deep, deep, deep emotion and feelings. So this is someone who is like, whoa, I love the way this makes me feel. This is someone who feels like you bring value into their life. This is someone who's like, I cannot wait to see so-and-so. I miss so-and-so. I love talking to so-and-so. That's how this person feels about you. Because what I'm seeing is two people who could have been along the energy of, I mean, no, I'm fine. I'm content. I might not be emotionally fulfilled all the time, but that's okay. I'm content. My life is stable. It's peaceful. And I'm not going anywhere or doing anything with anyone until they bring value into my life. This person, though, could be the kind of person where you guys always want to be around one another. You love talking to them. Again, yeah, there's intense chemistry, but there's also an energy here of like, you bring so much good energy to my life, good vibes, passion, creativity. This could be the kind of person where you're in the energy of, I've had the worst day. This person could say, okay, let's go out. You guys go out, it turns your day completely around. Just being around them, just having them beside you. Okay. Yeah, this person's about to offer you something. So you're either about to meet someone where this is about to unfold, Or this is someone who's going to express emotion to you. I really feel a lot for you. This could be someone who's going to tell you, not only do we have insane chemistry, but I really like you. I'm at a place where I can't get enough of you. I don't want to say obsessed, but I think this person's going to recognize that they are kind of getting a little infatuated with you. That's that insane chemistry. Can we make there something more? Can we not? I hope we can, but realistically, sometimes the things we want fall apart. That's kind of what this person's thinking. And they're hoping you feel the same way because they want to secure this relationship, but they also know that they've got skeletons in their closet or they have something going on. Again, financial stability could be something as simple as I got debt. I got debt that I'm still paying off. It won't be paid off for a while. You need to know about what I'm bringing into this relationship. You need to know that I am living paycheck to paycheck. You need to know that I've made bad financial decisions. Give me a little bit about their financial stability or their financial choices. Give me a little bit on that. I feel like we need to know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Give me something. This could be something this person's hesitant to talk about. Give me something on their financial stability. Yeah, wanting to communicate. Again, the moon, something you don't know, a secret, something that's hidden. But they're going to take a leap or a risk and tell you something. Okay. So here's the thing. Some of you, there's going to be someone new that you're going to meet where you're either going to assume that they're financially stable or you guys are not going to talk about it. So this could be something as simple as, I met a man, I met a woman, they've got a good job. So I'm assuming because they have a good job, because they're making decent money, maybe they know how to manage that money. Maybe they know what to do with that money. This is someone though that's like, I need to tell you that I maybe took a leap, took a risk, and it might have fallen flat on my face. Here's an example. I know a lot of people who will go and take out credit cards that are not credit card people, and they will take a leap, they'll take a risk. What's the leap? What's the risk? Getting a credit card. You know, maybe the first year it's 0% APR. Okay, that's great. But next thing you know, you're creeping up to the end of the 0 APR and you got a $5,000 credit bill now and you got to pay that off. That could be you taking a leap, taking a risk, putting yourself in a position where you can maybe financially yourself. And anybody that you go to date or anybody that you're with has the right to know what your financial problems are, especially if it's going to affect the dynamic. A lot of relationships fall apart because of financial issues, because of one person maybe being financially smart, but the other person being financially illiterate. So this person's going to open up to you and tell you, I took a leap, I took a risk. I'm trying to get past it. Is it something I might regret? Yes. Did I learn my lesson? Yes. It's taking me forever to get over it, to get through it. But here we are. Again, the 6 of Swords is a slow moving energy. So whatever this financial issue is, they're trying to get themselves out of it, but they're struggling to get themselves out of it. And again, wanting to open up and tell you what's been taking place. This could again be someone who got divorced, had the right to take half of everything, but decided to go, no, I don't even want to fight with you. Take it all. I'll start over. Well, starting over might not be as easy as they thought it was going to be. They could have thought in their mind, okay, I'll get it conquered in 2 years. It's been 4 years. They ain't got it conquered. If anything, they feel that they've been pushed back. That's what I'm getting. And they could want to open up to you and tell you, you know, it isn't like I'm not trying. I'm trying. I took a leap. I took a risk and it kind of bit me in my butt. Again, we use that credit card example. I know so many people who love a good credit card until that 0 APR turns into 32% APR and they can't even afford the bill anymore, much less afford to pay it down and get it paid off. That's what I'm getting here. So someone is going to want to offer you something, but they are going to come with baggage, and they want you to know, listen, I regret maybe not making the best financial choices, but I do know that I have the power in my hands to change my future. So I don't want you to assume that I'm bad with money, or that I'm always going to be broke, or that I'm always going to be struggling, or that I'm just dumb when it comes to finances. That's not the case. I just got dealt maybe a bad hand. I made a bad choice, and I'm trying to make up for it. Again, I know a lot of people who look down on bankruptcy. So if you're not from the US, bankruptcy is a program where you can take all of your debt, and depending upon which bankruptcy they allow you to do, you can either pay it back in smaller payments where they can't add interest, they can't come after you. It just shows up on your credit as bankruptcy in a whole, or they will completely forgive your debt and let you start over again. Now, when bankruptcy goes on your credit, it can make it harder for you to get a car. It can make it harder for you to get a home. It can help your credit. It can take it down. But at the end of the day, it's about recognizing, okay, I messed up. I didn't make good financial choices. You know, maybe money doesn't stretch as far as I thought it did, or as far as it used to. But now that I see the mistakes I've made, I'm going to do better. But I know a lot of people who would look at someone who filed bankruptcy and automatically judge their actions or behavior simply because they made multiple mistakes, or maybe they weren't taught about finances. I mean, we tend to be a product of our environment. So if you're not taught about finances, if you're not taught about how to budget, how to invest, how to make sure that you have retirement, how to do all of those things in an efficient way, then learning it on your own can seem almost impossible. I'm not saying that this person has learned everything from their mistake. I'm saying that this person looks back and goes, that was a bad choice, and I know not to do that again. I know not to give a friend $5,000 to help bail them out and expect them to pay me back because they don't pay me back. I know now that when you file bankruptcy, that's on your credit for 10 years, and you need to be careful and not put your butt in a bind because you don't want to do it again. And when you start doing things like that 2, 3, 4 times, you don't learn from your behavior. And those programs are to help you learn from your behavior and go, okay, we're going to give you a second chance. We're going to give you a second start. It might take a few years. That's kind of like your punishment. But we do understand that you're human. That's this energy. This person wants you to understand that they're human. So there will be a truth coming out from this new person, and it has something to do with finances and a secret. You not knowing something, them feeling called to tell you, but you not knowing. This person is hella attracted to you. Like, hella attracted to you, wanting to move things forward. You might change your perspective though. This person, this is what I'm getting. There could be an energy here where you're going to say, okay, I get it, but I need you to put in effort. And if you're going to make me wait, if you're going to make me anxious, if you're going to make any of those things, if any of that's brought into this relationship, I'm out. That's what I see you saying. So there's going to be a transparent conversation. Give me more about this intense chemistry. Are you guys going to be able to get through this? Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you that growth is possible. Now, the Empress energy here could be as well. You guys might have differences, but there could also be something here where you might need to recognize that you do have the ability to help this person learn. And some of you don't want to do that. Some of you could have that very conflicted energy. Well, it's not my place to teach them financial intelligence, Danielle. No, it isn't your place necessarily. It isn't your job, but are you compassionate enough to maybe do that? Because maybe one time long ago, or not that long ago, you didn't know any better. You didn't know how to do it. So I do think the universe is saying, listen to your intuition. Where you want to give your time and energy, it will more than likely grow. You're allowed to be conflicted. You're allowed to say, well, I don't know if I want to date someone who's making bad financial choices. Are you going to make those choices in our relationship? That's a fair response. That's a fair perspective to have. But they're also saying, also recognize that you might be beneficial for this person, for them to grow and for them to have a new way of life. But again, there's a conflictedness here. There's a part of you that's like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, because you could want something to start off big. There could also be a question of, the life that I want to build, can I have it with this person? So what's going to happen is you're going to meet someone new. There's going to be intense chemistry, but there could be a possibility for you guys to grow together instead of you guys coming together as grown individuals, especially financially. What do I mean by that? So you see like a lot of couples who get together maybe in their early 20s, sometimes 30s, and after they get together, they're each other's support system, so much so that they both grow. Maybe they go to school, they get degrees, they go after the job that they want. And the way that they're able to support one another and to get to that end goal together is beautiful. Some people don't want to be that person though. Some people don't want to be the patient, I'll be with you while you grow, because what if you leave me kind of thing. That's what I'm seeing here. I see that you might want something to be solid. And there could be a part of you that's kind of conflicted. Should I give this person the time to build, to grow? So what is this going to lead to? Give me that. I'm going to jump into an extended and see how this person currently views the connection, how they feel for you, what do they like about you. So it seems right now the only issue you guys have is maybe financial differences. And I mean, I feel like that's common in a lot of relationships. One of you could be a little more financially stable or smart. The other one could still be in the phase of learning. One of you might have a little more of a stable job. The other one might be along the energy of, my job lasts about 3 weeks. It's seasonal, something of that sort. Again, I'm seeing this person wanting to go out and like celebrate with you, have fun with you. Take this to the next level. Wanting to be dedicated towards manifesting something more here. Give me a little bit on, yeah, all I keep seeing is I want more with you. I want more with you. What do you need to know about this relationship? You need to know that this person is ignoring the fact that they need to have this conversation with you, because they have no doubt in their mind. They know that you are there forever. In their eyes, you're the one. But they're scared that you might doubt it once they tell you. So they're kind of ignoring the conversation at hand. This could be someone, let's say you're a feminine and you're dating. Again, I feel like this is intense chemistry, but I feel like this could be someone who's like, you want to go out 2 times a week. I can't afford to go out 2 times a week. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to afford for us to go out 1 time a week. That could be this person's energy. And although there's a lot of chemistry and attraction and the ability for this to grow, someone is scared that them not being financially stable or them still being at the place of their life where they're growing, whether they're 30, 40, 50, 60, maybe they're going back to school. Maybe they're in the middle of a job shift. Again, maybe they've made financial choices where it's not good choices. Here's an example. Years ago, I got a Kia Optima. And when I tell you I love that Kia Optima, I love that Kia Optima. She was my baby. Her name was Ruby. But after a few years, I realized this probably was the most immature purchase I had made as an adult, car-wise. Kias are not reliable. They are constantly breaking down. They're very hard to get repaired, very hard to get into the dealership because so many cars are there, and usually you have to wait for months. It was just a headache. I learned my lesson really quick that for me, a Kia ain't it, because they're not long lasting. At least that's in my view, my vision, my perspective. So I learned in that moment, okay, I'm not financially stable enough to be pouring money into a car that's not even worth the money that I'm having to pour into it. That's not really about financial stability. That's just about being smart. But that was a dumb choice for me. And in that moment, I really learned this is not what I want this to be. So I've got to change it. But it took months for me to finally get out of that car into something else. I didn't want to sell it. I would go to sell it, then back out. That's what I'm saying here. This could be someone who wants to tell you something, but then they back out. They want to tell you that they've made a bad choice, or that they can't necessarily afford to go out or to do all the things that they want to do with you. That you guys might have to do something simple like, okay, let's go for a walk in the park. Let's go on a picnic. Let's do things that are like free, that don't really cost money. But this person could feel like they're still at a place of their life where they're trying to get to a place of peace, and they're kind of worried that you're gonna maybe dip out, open your options to other people. What is this leading to? I see you guys having good times together. I see a lot of laughing. I see a lot of fun. So I don't really think that finances are going to be an issue. I just think it's this person being insecure, being worried. And I mean, I don't blame them. We live in a world where you have to have some sort of money, at least in the U.S. I don't know about anywhere else, but in the U.S. it's built that if you don't got money, you can't survive. They pretty much don't care about you if you just can't keep up with what the government wants you to keep up with. And it's ridiculous, to be honest with you. And this person could be feeling really overwhelmed by expectations they have on their shoulders and what they're actually capable of doing or giving. What's this going to lead to? It's going to lead to both of you being emotionally open and vulnerable. It's going to lead to you guys pouring out your heart and saying, you know, I'm not dating you for finances, right? Do you know that? Do you know that I'm not dating you, or I'm not with you, or there's not intense chemistry because every time I look at you, I see dollar signs? That's what I'm saying here. And I think that's going to lead to some sort of change or transformation here. So I'm going to jump into the extended and see what the change and transformation looks like. If you want it, you can find it down below individually on Gumroad, or you can find it on Patreon. All right? I'll see you guys soon.